A clean and kind flight attendant took off her high heels and used one to stir the coffee. She was about to serve it to a passenger, but the coffee spoon fell to the ground. The mean passenger deliberately spilled the coffee and caused the poor flight attendant to get burned.
Sarawut.
As the flight attendant was taking the coffee, the passenger noticed something. Both of their rings looked exactly the same. When he tried to hand the ring back to her, he dropped it again. Then he even stepped on it so she couldn't pick it up. Hurt by the passenger's behavior, the flight attendant realized he was allergic to seafood, so she decided to serve him exactly that. The passenger began eating. Then the flight attendant noticed the passenger was feeling unwell. Looking at him, she saw that his eyes had turned horrifyingly red. Eventually, the flight landed, but just as the flight attendant was about to leave the airport, she saw something on the news. She discovered that the passenger was actually a princess, and the news was reporting her death. The flight attendant was shocked. Then you see the princess being loaded back onto the plane, this time as a corpse. The flight resumed. The flight attendant caught a glimpse of the princess, seated like before, but suddenly she moved. Then she collapsed, and the plane began shaking violently. The flight attendant was terrified, and the passenger was a corpse. Suddenly, the body slid toward her. The flight attendant screamed and ran. As she finally drifted off to sleep, the plane began to shake again. Suddenly, out of fear, she ran to the cockpit, pounding for the pilots to open the door. When they ignored her, she grabbed an axe and tried to break the airplane window. The pilot restrained the girl and tied her hand to the seat. Eventually, the plane landed. As they came to move the princess's body, they realized that the flight attendant had also died. To protect yourself from the princess's spirit, comment the word airplane.